Right, you are watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club,
That's right.
and we're gonna watch a short film called. Oh wait, I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizah Azli.
Sorry, fasting.
And we will be watching and reviewing a short film called Lalu by director, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right, Ayon Furjanik.
Okay, so let's watch it now.
Yeah.
Now, play it. Get it on. There you go. Play.
Okay, so we just watched Lalu.
So we just watched Lalu.
It's a 8-minute 33-second short film.
It's an 8-minute 33-second short film.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
You can go and watch right now.
We'll
haven't
link it.
watched.
We'll link it. Or if you're smart, you can search for it.
Okay, to start off, as I usually ask, what do you think? You like it?
Yeah, I really like it. It's very stylized. I very rarely like stylized films.
Right.
Stylized and concept films, I rarely like it. But this one really reminded me of a radio program or podcast that I listened to called Radio Lab.
Oh.
Have you listened to Radio Lab before?
I think it's because like, it's heavy on audio, design.
It's heavy on all designs. Right. You know, Radio Lab and this movie, of course, totally different concept. I mean, different lah, the content.
Totally different things lah.
Yeah, it's two totally different things.
I get what you mean with the.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's got the sound that you.
There's a sound
that reminds you of it lah.
And the effort that they put into the filming, into the production. You know, it's just an 8-minute short film, but it has the elements, all kinds of elements in it. You know, it probably took longer to shoot this 8-minute short film that it normally does to shoot a local commercial film, mass consumed film in Malaysia.
It's possible. Or it could be that damn pro post-production first lah.
Yeah. Which
is correct also lah, because okay, so the thing is, this Ion guy, he's part of this group called VR Kicks or Kicks. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's not too clear whether they're called Kicks or VR Kicks or if he is Kicks, because he started this. They do a bunch of these. They are a very popular group. They're like the go-to group to shoot festival videos, like music festival videos,
promo videos lah.
Yeah, this after movie idea. I mean, like this whole after movie concept
to show what happened at the concert,
kind of
at the festival
by him here lah.
Right.
So yeah, it's like super popular for that, and I'm assuming this is his first short film.
Okay, how did you get to find out about this film? You're the one who told me about this film. I've never heard of it.
On your Facebook.
It's new.
Yeah, it's very new. It came out while watching this, like came out 8 hours ago lah. But there was a screening party a few days ago.
Were you at the party? Which
we weren't invited to. But yeah, so I was having a conversation with my friend earlier today about this film. He was mentioning like he didn't actually like it because he felt like it is very much this Iron guy taking the director using a lot of his music festival after movie
Techniques.
that he put into a short film,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't see it as a problem lah, because like play around. I think he's been describing this writer's been describing this as like a small experiment for himself lah. So this is like a proper like narrative.
Yeah, because
short film.
that's the thing about this kind of concept videos.
Yeah.
You get tired watching it. You know, because it's so stylized, so much effects that you get tired. Now, I almost got tired watching. To be honest, watching Lalu, I almost got tired of the effects of the technique But no, like it did not make me pass that line where I got tired
Right.
You know, it always felt like on the verge of getting tired.
Yeah.
But he used it well. You know, he actually used the filmmaking. He used the camera to tell a story. He used lots of video and filmmaking techniques to tell the story well. It complemented the story I thought.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the story itself.
Because it's nothing.
Yeah.
The story literally is nothing
Yeah.
You know? There's no.
But I just enjoy I feel like the visuals are very nice. Where like the editing is very much like, how to say, you cut stuff in the middle of a shot to stress a particular situation, stress on a particular reaction in their brain.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, but it's all very literal lah. My problem is that it's all very literal.
It is very literal.
Like okay, so the thing about this, okay, wait, we haven't explained what the movie is about. Basically, it's 3 friends.
They go on a road trip.
They are passing through some kampongs on their road trip, and the car breaks down
in a very isolated place.
Yeah, in a very isolated place. They seem like rich kids because this guy has never filled his radiator with water before in his life.
Yeah, he thought the car was like a potted plant after that.
Yeah, the friend was like, "Hey, have you ever filled water in the car before?" And he was like, "What? A potted plant?" So, I don't know lah.
Yeah. But no. The story, there's nothing special with the story.
Yeah.
It's very literal. But I like the way how if you're saying this Ion guy said that this is an experiment for him to try out a narrative, he's doing it well because he's using techniques to complement the story, even if it is a simple story.
Yeah, so the car breaks down on the side. So while one guy goes to the lake to get some water because they're out of water,
he sees something.
He sees some bad guys doing some bad guy things.
So it really ends up that all these reviews that we do, we just spoil the entire story lah.
It's not a spoiler because obviously it's like it's supposed the short film is supposed to be this thriller kind of thing where it's like lost kids being chased by someone kind of feel lah. So obviously
it's like I know what you did last summer.
They're gonna bump into a bad guy. I'm just bringing it up to the point where they bump into the bad guy lah.
Yeah.
So the bad guy is like doing some stuff, was throwing stuff into the lake lah. So I actually want to point out how the literal things are.
Okay.
How literal things are is that like while the editing of like I don't know what they call it when they are just like dropping in just a few frames of things that hint at a particular thought or a particular emotion.
It's like how if you watch Fight Club, they say that they put in frames to
yeah, but those are jokes.
Yeah.
This is to actually carry forward an idea. So they have like the guy is scared, so it's like zooms into his eyeball and he's whispering takut.
Yeah.
You know? So it's very literal lah. I mean even like the intro because it's very like there's a particular theme concept for this short film. Like there's a very film school student concept which I don't want to spoil for you, where it's like at the start they're talking about like, hey, I feel so weird when we come here. Did we travel through time? Maybe we travel into the future, they say like that lah. So it's very like once you watch the film you see like why there is so on the nose lah. Because like even while they pass by this like creepy looking tree,
it's like they cross a certain
the visual itself, this I mean, like they're playing around with visuals. It's very literal with the bubble that they go through.
Yeah, true. And if you look at the last scene of the film also, boom, you know, it's like explained.
Yeah. So my only problem is that it's very literal.
You know what they call it? There's a term for it in
What?
filmmaking. It's called Mickey Mousing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We've talked about Mickey Mousing before,
Yeah.
but in audio.
In audio, yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing things just too literally.
Yeah. So I feel like it can be pushed in a different direction, where like what is it called? Eisensteinian metaphors, is it?
Ooh.
I can't remember what is it called but basically it's like really basic editing last time, where like metaphors were built based on like
Juxtaposition of different shots.
different shots. So this one, because the editing is like you are editing on top of this thing, I would think you could do more. You could do less literal things lah.
Should be lah.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of tension created lah. I feel like there's this scene where they're like texting each other. It's not how to say the story is being told without actually telling you exactly what is happening lah. So that one I felt was very nice lah. I like the part where they're texting each other lah. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go and watch the film.
I like another thing that I like is the performance of two people in the movie. I like the facial expressions. I like the way they express themselves.
Was it the tree?
No lah, Pikin Ibrahim and Aidil Putra.
Yeah,
they did very well lah.
Yeah.
You know, they know how to act lah without having to say much.
Yeah, that's the thing lah. I saw the thumbnail. I saw like okay lah. I can sit through this lah.
He had a really suited well lah. Intense look and all that. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, good performance.
That's it. So go watch it lah.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch
The
lah.
link is in the description below.
Yep.
Yeah, check it out.
Okay, so if you like this episode, please share it with everybody. If you don't like this episode, please share it with everybody.
Yes.
Follow us on all our social media platforms at Fat Bidin, or go to fatbidin.com to get everything.
Right.
I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli,
And I'm Aizil Azli.
and you've been watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club. See you.
Bye.